Hello, Robert. Take a seat, please. We will start with the class in some minutes. Yes, teacher. Thank you. And about my homework, I didn't do nothing. Sorry. What did you say? I didn't do nothing? What do you mean? You didn't do the homework? Yes, that's right. I didn't do nothing, teacher. Why? Is it incorrect? Yes, it is. You're using double negative, and that is incorrect in English. Really? Why? I didn't know. Can you explain it to me? We hear such phrases, especially in American TV shows and movies, and repeat them in our conversations. But what is wrong with it is that one cannot use two negative together. That's the thing. In this case, didn't and nothing. The correct way is I didn't do anything. And yes, American shows aren't the right source for learning the correct usage of the language. Oh, I see. Maybe that's why I can't speak English very well. I make many mistakes. What other mistakes do I usually make when I speak English, teacher? Can you tell me? Well, I think I can help you with that. We have some minutes before we start the class. Another common mistake is using good with the verb action during a conversation. For example, she sings good. This is incorrect. Do you know why? Well, with an action in English, the word well is to be used and not good. This holds for speaking and writing in English because we use adverbs to describe actions. Well is an adverb, and adjectives to describe nouns. Good is an adjective. So the correct way would be she sings well. I hope it's clear. What else? Oh, I also heard people using myself as a subject pronoun, which is incorrect. For example, myself, Peter Zavala, nice to meet you. We use myself as a subject pronoun while talking about ourselves when it should be I, not myself. So the correct way is I am Peter Zavala. Nice to meet you. Another mistake. Oh, only used liberally. For example, she was here at 9:30 only. Only in English is to be used when we have to convey that something is limited or few in numbers. The use of this term is prevalent, yet it is incorrect most of the time when used by us. So the correct way is she got here at 9:30. That's it. Another common mistake, adding numbers to uncountable nouns. You can add numbers to countable nouns. For example, one bag, 12 apples. You cannot add numbers to uncountable nouns. For example, flour. This is because we don't measure these nouns by number. You cannot say one flour, but you can say one bag of flour. You could also say, I want 1 kilogram of flour. And here comes a very important question. How do you know if a noun is uncountable? Well, with flour, it's easy because it's a powder, and all powders are uncountable. Anything that is difficult to measure is also uncountable, like liquid, money, or power. Things that are abstract are also uncountable, like love, advice, and respect. You can't give two advices to a person, but you can give them two pieces of advice. In the same way, you can love or respect a person very much, but you can't 10 respects them. Another common mistake I have seen is not using articles. For example, I drove car to see reindeer. Of course, this sentence is not correct. New English speakers, especially if they are Asian, often leave out the articles a and the. The correct way is I drove the car to see the reindeer and not I drove car to see reindeer. This sounds weird in English. English needs to be precise. So, you must always have an article before a noun or a number. Without an article, we would not know. If you were talking about 1 reindeer or 100 reindeer, also, if I say I drove the car, I know that is the normal car I drive. If I drove a car, it could be anyone's car. In fact, people might ask you, what happened to your car? If you say that. And related to this, another common mistake I have seen is misusing prepositions. Prepositions are words like at, with, or on, because English needs to be exact. You need to use the correct preposition. If you don't, your sentence will sound wrong. Or words mean something different. If I meet my friend at the cafe, for example, I know he will be somewhere near to or in the business. If I meet my friend in the cafe, I know he will be sitting down at a table inside the building and probably not on the street. If I go to a farm, I will be at the farm. If I was born there, I will have grown up on the farm. If I leave the farm, I will be from the farm. You can never be in the farm or any other piece of land. There's no simple rule here. You just need to know what each word means and how it is used. What else? Confusing gerunds and infinitives. I will explain it to you. Gerunds are best for using sentences about actions that are real or complete or that have been completed. I stopped worrying about the future. In this example, the worrying was real and it happened until I stopped. Infinitives are best for using sentences about actions that are unreal or abstract or that will occur in the future. I'd like to think about something. In this example, I'm asking you to think about something. But the thinking hasn't happened yet. By the way, I was planning to make a video about that. I mean, a video about gerunds and infinitives. Or maybe you'd like more common mistakes in English. Well, it's up to you guys. Just tell us, what video would you like to watch? I hope you liked this conversation. If you could improve your English a little more, please subscribe to the channel and share this video with a friend. And if you want to support this channel, you can join us or click on the Super Thanks button. Thank you very much for your support. Take care.